everyone, it's me Roxanne, and I'm back today with a brand new video featuring a brand new sewing machine. This is the Viking Jade 20, and I've been looking at this machine for a few years now, but I wasn't really sure that I wanted to buy it. Then I was speaking to a friend of mine, and he actually owns this machine and says that it has a few different features that he really loves. So not long ago when I was in a retail store, they had these. And I took a look and I thought, well, I'm going to pull the trigger and I'm going to buy it. So I did. So I'm going to do a brand new unboxing right now, and I'm going to show you a little added extra thing that I bought with it to keep me organized. So let's get into it now. Okay, here we go with the unboxing of the Viking Jade 20. This is the first time I'm seeing it, just as you're seeing it. I have the power cord. I have my receipt from the company that I purchased it from. The foot control. Warranty information and a paper user guide. I love that. I love to have manuals that are written that I don't have to print out myself. Okay, now let's see the beautiful Jade 20. This machine has a very different way of closing itself up that I've never seen in another sewing machine. This is the front of the machine, believe it or not. And it has this case that fits right on the front. Oh, there's a little lock on the back. And you take this portion out, and there's the machine. Has all your extras, little accessory pack. And let's see what this machine comes with. Looks like you have a buttonhole foot, a little screwdriver, a couple of felt pads, and you have two of them because it also comes with an auxiliary spool pin for doing twin needle work. Comes with a seam ripper, a thread net, a little brush to keep your machine cleaned out. Comes with a large spool cap, some needles, this is a quilting bar that probably fits onto one of these feet. There's a small spool cap. Looks like it comes with 4 class 15 bobbins. One is also inserted into the bobbin casing. And then it comes with different feet. I'm not sure what this foot is because this is a Viking foot and some of their feet are a little bit different than the Singer feet. This looks like a zipper foot, foot B or E. This looks like foot B, an open toe foot. Looks like it might be an edge stitching foot. Foot C. This is foot D, which is another foot I'll have to check out. And then this is your small screwdriver to unscrew the screws on your needle plate to keep that clean under there. So let's explore this a little bit more. Here I am in front of the machine, and I wanted to point out some of the features that are on the front of this machine. Right here in the very front are some one-touch utility stitches. This is a straight stitch. This is a lightning bolt stitch for sewing with knits. Right below that is a zigzag stitch. And then you have a few others, including the buttonhole stitch right here at your fingertips. Right next to that is controls for length and width of stitch, and it looks like a mirroring option as well. Now, one of the most interesting things about this machine is in this upper portion of the panel on the left side, they have options for different fabric choices, presser foot pressure settings, the different sewing techniques, stitch numbers. They suggest presser feet to use for certain techniques, thread tension, which is controlled here manually, the stitch length, as well as the stitch width. So that's a very handy little guide to have, especially if you're a beginner sewist and you're really not sure about different lengths of stitches or types of stitches for your type of fabrication. So that's a great handy little chart to have. And then on the right side, inside the front top cover, are all of your different deco stitches. And they have a good variety. This goes up to 81. So they count these as well as all of these. It even has the serpentine stitch, which is a favorite stitch of quilters. It looks like it also has 4 different buttonhole stitches, including a stitch with a keyhole on the end, which is very nice to have. As I said, it has a manual tension control, which is very nice, even though sometimes auto tension is nice. When you're working with 3 or 4 layers of fabric, you're going to have to adjust tension in most cases anyway. So it's nice to have it right here and adjustability right in front of you. And then you have your bobbin winder, which is over here, and your spool pin. This is where you put your spool. So now I'm going to show you a few other features down here lower. Now I'd like to point out that this machine has speed control, minus and plus to go slower or faster. It has a start-stop button, so you could sew without your foot control by using the start-stop button. And right below that is a reverse stitch button. Right above that, it looks like it has a programmable needle up, needle down feature. So that's very nice to have. The machine came with the presser foot down, and the presser foot is right here. It lifts into the harp space of the machine. And back here is the buttonhole lever. It came down in the down position. It also has a auto threader here to thread your needle, which is a great feature. And it came with 1 bobbin already in the machine. The cover comes off very easily, and it looks like it has an area here to stage the bobbin thread. So now I'm going to show you a couple more features. Here I am on the left side of the machine, and I'd like to point out a couple of wonderful features here. This knob controls presser foot pressure down on your presser foot. And this is for sewing with very lightweight fabrics or heavier weight fabrics, and it helps you control the fabric much easier as you're sewing. And this is definitely an upgraded feature, and even the Singer 9960 doesn't have this feature. So that's a great thing to have, especially on an affordable machine. And although this machine does not have an auto cutter, it does have a manual cutter on the side for quickly clipping your threads. That's a great feature to have. And then another feature is this removable area here to sew tighter areas for your free arm. That's a really good feature to have, especially if you're sewing small things or in more tight areas. So those are my first impressions of the Viking Jade 20, and I'm very excited to get started and learn all about this new machine and share what I've learned with you. And as promised, I want to show you the extra little add-on that I purchased to keep myself organized with this machine. I purchased a package of green bobbins that are the right bobbin for this machine, which is a class 15. And this will help keep me perfectly organized so that I'll know which bobbins go with which machine. Aren't they pretty? So thanks for stopping by and watching my latest video featuring a brand new machine, the Viking Jade 20. As always, have a happy creative day. Bye now.